Welcome to Lens on Leadership, part of the AFCEA Executive Leadership Series. I'm Bob Ackerman, the Editor-in-Chief of Signal Magazine and Signal Connections. Our guest today is Myron J. Radio, author and founder of the R Group LLC, a consortium of seasoned professionals that specialize in change management and talent management consulting. Myron believes that strong leaders and teamwork based on each individual's unique strengths inevitably lead to success. As such, the R Group is dedicated to building high-performing teams and developing the people within them. Myron co-authored the book, Change at the Core, Unleash Your Team's Energy to Drive Results, and Inside Out, a book on personal and professional development. Myron, welcome to AFCEA, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Bob. It's good to be here today.
What advice on unleashing an individual's potential can you offer us that hasn't been widely known?
Okay, Bob. When organizations are making changes, what we tend to find out is that those changes usually start at the top of the organization. So usually the senior level people will look at their strategy for the future and say, look, these are some of the things that really need to change. They then go talk to their functional leaders and say, look, we need you to implement these kind of changes in your organization so we can move forward. The functional leaders will reach into their organization, pull a group of people together, large or small, and say, okay, tell us how we can implement this. And finally, they'll go to the people in the organization and say, here it is, implement, let's go. And what we do, and what we tend to do, is we want to know the vision for the future from the leaders, but we want to start at the bottom of that chain. So we want to find out, what does each individual person uniquely bring to the table? From that uniqueness, we want to select out a team of people to research the particular change and what it's going to take to get not just best practices, but the next practices in your industry. And then from there, their recommendations flow up to the functional leaders who can talk about how to implement it, and obviously from the functional leaders to the whole corporation. And we found that when we do that, it really shortens the cycle of change and how quickly it takes to implement that change.
Does that also work when you have a fixed team in place that you have to lead into a mission where you can't change personnel?
Absolutely, because see, this is about finding out again what each person is uniquely distinctive at doing. And not only how they go about doing it, but also where is their passion, what drives them to take action, and more importantly, what are the kind of things that they focus on to be able to get the job done. And so as people look from one to another, you know, it's the old saying, you know, the golden rule, do unto others as you would have done unto you. Well, that doesn't work. There's a platinum rule, and that's do unto others as they would have it done unto them. So finding that uniqueness and treating people the way they individually want to be treated is how you just, you know, fast track the whole process, Bob.
Okay. Well, Myron, thank you very much for sharing your insight on leadership. Thank you again for your support, and good luck on all your endeavors.
Thanks, Bob.